Good morning, my lovelies. How are you all today? It's really good to be here with you on day one of Fear to Fabulous, the live EFT challenge. So, how are you all? And for those who catch it up on replay, a big hello and thank you to you all as well. So, thank you all for being here in this group. Thank you all for sharing it with your friends. Please do keep sharing it with your friends and family, and I hope they'll get the value out of it that you will get. So, good morning to you all. There's so many of you coming on, so I'm not going to name you all, but I am seeing you all coming on. So, morning to you all. So, just a bit of an explanation about what this is all about and how we can help. So, I've been practicing EFT now for a couple of years. I've known about it for longer. I was introduced to it by a wonderful lady called Fiona many years ago, who helped me when I was dealing with the grief of losing my dad and my brother within a short period of time. But as we all are, we're all on a journey. And when I met the wonderful Kath Temple, and I did my NLP with her, she really rekindled that love for EFT. And so I went on to do EFT with her, and I also went back and did some EFT with Fiona. It's a constant journey of learning that we're on. And I use this tool every single day. And I think that it's one of the reasons why I cope with so many things that go on in our lives, because I have the tool. So I want to share that with you, because obviously with everything that's going on in this insanely crazy world of ours at this moment in time, I think it's important that we take any fear that we have and we take it to fabulous, because we're all fabulous, really. We are. Whether we believe it or not, we really are. And, at this moment in time, we're all a little bit unaware about what we're doing, how we're doing it. It all feels really uncomfortable. I mean, how many of you, and share some love across the screen, are feeling uncomfortable at being locked up? And I don't say locked up, and it's very, I'm using that word because that's what we're being told in the press and everything. But for me, I feel that we're cosseted. I feel that we're being cosseted up together with our family, with our, enjoying time together. And if you're an introvert, you're loving this. My daughter thinks this is just normal behaviour, and she's loving the fact that she's got us all here, with her, 24/7. So you've got to look at what the positives are, but it does make us feel uncomfortable. And I'm going to share something with you guys that this makes me feel uncomfortable with so many of you watching, and what I'm going to share, because I'm used to teaching on a one-to-one basis, and I love the one-to-one or the in-person. So going online for me has been uncomfortable in the last few weeks. But the results that we get are still the same. So it helps me grow through that uncomfortable procedure. So today, thinking about being uncomfortable in this exciting period that we're living in, I want to concentrate on breathing today, because when we get our breathing right, that helps us in any situation that we're feeling fear or anxiousness or stress. Just being able to breathe is so important to us. So I want you to relax your breathing, and we're going to talk about that as we're tapping. So for those who are new to tapping and who are unaware of what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, I did post a couple of videos and a couple of articles, but basically we will start with tapping on the karate chop point, which is here, and then we'll move to the crown chakra up here, and then to the eyebrow point here, and then to the side of the eye, under the nose, under the lip, on the collarbone, and under the arm, which is roughly about your bra strap for the women, and for the guys it's just like hand down from there. We're also going to tap on the finger points on here, and we're also on the gamut point, which is this fleshy bit in here. And this is a great one if you're feeling very stressed or anxious, to just tap on there to help relieve that. So that's a really good point there. So what we do is we're going to start with the breathing, and we're going to use a technique called 7-11 breaths, which Kath taught us. And it really helps sort of calm your nervous system down, calm the vagus nerve, and just make you feel more relaxed. And this you can do at any point. Anytime you feel a bit of fear, a bit of uncomfortableness coming up, just do 3 7-11 breaths. Then we have a set-up statement, which will sound a bit silly, and for those who have tapped with me before, they know what I mean. It sounds a bit silly because you're sort of talking about the problem and then talking about loving and accepting yourself. And that can be really difficult for some people. And we say that 3 times, and then we'll go and start working through the points. So, I know with all the public health stuff, so about touching our faces and things, if you feel uncomfortable about touching your face, then what I would say is say the words, and just think that you're tapping on those points, okay? So when you see me, I have thoroughly washed my hands, and I will do so once we finish this as well. But for those who are uncomfortable, imagine that you're actually tapping on the points rather than doing it, okay? There's a way around everything. So make yourself comfortable, and we're going to go in for the first 7-11, okay? So in for 7. And out for 11. In for 7. And out for 11. Feel your body relaxing as you do that. And then for the final 7-11, in for 7. And out for 11. And start tapping on the karate chop point. And repeat after me. Even though I'm having trouble breathing, I choose to relax and feel safe now. Even though it's hard to breathe, I choose to relax and feel safe now. Even though this shortness of breath is causing me to feel anxious, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This fear that causes my breath to feel short is not doing me any favours. It's not helping me feel better. This fear is causing me to feel short of breath. It's making me feel out of control. out of control. I don't like that feeling. It's not who I am. That fear, it's eating into my breath. It's eating into me. It's eating into who I am. I don't want it. I don't want to fear that fear. I really don't. I don't enjoy it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's not who I am. It makes me another person under there. That fear, who does it think it is? It has no place in my life, in my body, in my head, in my mind, in my house, in my life. I want it gone. I want to be able to breathe properly, deeply, with no fear. With no fear. With no fear. I want to breathe deeply. As deep as I can. As clear as I can. As healthy as I can. That's what I want. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this mad thing called tapping with that equally mad woman. I'm helping myself clear this fear. Allow my breathing to return back to what it should be. Deep and deep. That's what it should be. Clear. I'm feeling better already. I feel my breathing is coming back. Coming back to being grounded in who I really am. I feel more relaxed. I feel safe. I feel really safe. That fear, whatever it was, it's not so big now. It's not so big now. It seems to have gone away, to a long, long way away. I feel so relaxed, so more peaceful. I'm starting to feel joy again. I'm choosing to feel joy and love. I'm filling my lungs. Filling my lungs with joy, with peace, with happiness. I'm filling my lungs full of goodness, full of smiles, full of love. It feels good to be clearing that negative energy blocks and replacing them with positives. It feels really good. It feels really, really good. And I'm enjoying this. This peace, this serenity that's come over me. It's making my lungs feel better. My breathing is feeling better. I'm using this tool. Using this tool. Using this tool. Using this tool to make me feel better. To make my breathing feel better. I'm enjoying this. I really am. I feel stronger. My breathing feels calmer. And when I look at that fear, I don't see it anymore. I don't see that uncomfortable feeling. That fear that I had about going live in front of you, or whatever it is that you were feeling fear of. And take it back now to the karate chop point and take another 7-11 breath in. So in for 7 and out for 11. And thinking about where you were before we started, and thinking about where you are now. If you feel that you've still got some fear, anxiety, issues about your breath, that's not feeling fully relaxed, then start again. Watch this video over and over, because every time that you tap on these acupressure points, you're releasing the negatives and you're filling them up with the positives. So, I hope that has helped you today. I hope it hasn't put you off, and that we'll see you all again here tomorrow around about the same time. It'll be between 9 and 10, and I will always send you a 5-minute notice saying that we're on our way. Thanks for sharing the love. If we will be doing similar topics in our WhatsApp group, if you want to be part of that, then do send me a message with your WhatsApp number and I will add you to that group. Love and peace to you all. Thank you very much, and thank you for your lovely comments, and I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow. So bye for today. Bye.